Okay, so all this we want to make it in one part. So element tools, move or copy. We move, make it number 2. What do you call this? Support beam frame. Okay, apply. No, sorry. Before apply, we select. Now we choose what are the things that we want to make them number 2 and make them frame. Select by parts, area. So we make this area box area. So everything inside will be selected. Apply. Now all of them blue, all of them part number 2. We click F2 and see here fuselage, and here inside we have frame. Okay, now we need to do something, delete the original parts. Okay, so 1 2 this thing that we want, all this we don't want, so delete, 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 and delete. Okay, control save. Always good practice to save from time to time. Okay, because sometimes it might hang. Also we are running this recording software, so all the memory is not full available for the program. Okay, so far okay. Alright, so now we want to do the mesh of the floor.
Ada satu lagi yang attach dengan benda biru ni. Yang hijau. Oh, dia dah masuk sekali attach.
No, which one? This one ke? This one. Okay, this one we will mesh with this. Oh, you make them one part, huh? This is which? This is number 13. Okay, right click on blank or blank all, and we show number 13. And 12 also. Okay, so we want to mesh these two things. So F2, we hide what we have already. Okay, so now we can start meshing. Okay, this one you have a little big thickness, so we can make it solid. Okay, this guy, or if you want to make it shell also can. So first of all we try to make it solid. So here solid measure, we click. Okay, problem is all of them one part, all of this one part, so we cannot use this one, we use shell. Okay, so click this one, and that's all. Compute, or no, instead of clicking the upper one, we click the lower one. Up, lower, no, click the up, mesh. Okay, accept. Okay, so now we have this, right? You know thickness of the floor?
3 cm. 3 something.
Okay, tak apa, I can do it. Mesh, accept. Now here, measure, measure from down, from up. How much? 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. So what we can do actually, we take this one, and then here element tools, element, no can sorry, this one, element and mesh, element generation, solid element. Okay, solid element, how to make it? Solid face or shell drag. We want to make a solid. Okay, this all what I'm saying in simple CATIA or SolidWorks we call it extrude. So right now we want to extrude. Easy saying. Thickness 3.5, right? Just now 3.5. And segment, how many segment? Let's say we want to make it 2. And what direction? Negative Y direction, because it's going down. So now we see this box, we select what we want to select. Select by part, select this one, the one we just create, and do. Now we have the flow. Okay. Alright. Here we have something extra. You see? We have something extra. Yeah. So we reject, no problem. F2. Now we extrude the down one. Okay, so click by part, click the lower part, make it positive, going up, create. Now done. Settle in. Done. Accept. Okay. So now we have so many things. First, 13, 14 we hide. We have this one, this one. Okay. You see this thickness is big. That's why we did not make it like the fuselage, only shell. We make it solid. Just here, solid. Okay. So this one you can delete. Assembly. This one, delete. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now what else we have? 13. What are you? Okay. So we want to mesh these things, right? Oh, not attached. It's not attached.
Attach dengan yang ni.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So now we 13, 14 we show. Then after that we F2, we hide all this. We hide them all. Now I want to mesh these rings. Okay. So what we do the same thing. You see again, this ring has thickness kan?
Tapi dia sama je dengan yang tadi punya. Dengan yang U tadi.
Thickness dia sama kan?
0.2.
Yeah, no I know. I'm thinking a bit complicated. Okay. This one is T kan? If you oh, it's not T, it's macam ni je kan?
Ni Z.
Z. Okay. If that is the case, it's easier. So what we do now? No, we this one. I take one first because it's difficult to match both of them at the same time. So we take this one and this one. Take also this one, take also this one and this one. Okay. Compute, mesh. Okay. Now we go to 13. and we hide 14. This is Z, so we do the same thing. Okay, close this one, mesh. Okay, good. This one, this one, this one, this one, last one, this one, and this one. Mesh. Okay, none. Okay, now hide the geometry. We hide and hide. Okay, almost okay. Right, there are some missing parts. Kan? So no problem. Show again number 13. Oh, okay. So here, no, select, but it's not continuous. That's a problem. See, it's not continuous. That's why you need to select again. It's okay. The main thing, everything is nice and connected. Okay, done, right? Okay, now this one 5 we hide. We want to do some renumbering, or first this we make one part, of course. So semua okay, everything okay. Again, move copy, move, copy elements to okay. This one we call it number 3. Okay, what you call this thing? Ring. Yang ni frame. Okay. So this one actually frame. No. Yang tadi apa? Sini. Ring je. Ya. Okay, lepas tu perut dah. Yang ni number 3 frame. So we hide stranger. This one frame kan. So by part, area, apply, accept. So done. Okay. Now number 4. This one floor. Okay, so if this one number 4, and it will be floor. Start. Okay, the rest now delete, 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 delete. Almost done. We have only the things. Stand, you call it, huh? Okay. Sakit perut. Seriously. Apa bagus minum kalau sakit perut? Tak, apa minuman yang bagus? Alia. Ha? Berapa angin? Bukan angin, tak tahu lah, sakit. Tiba-tiba sakit. Kejap lah. Okay, sister. Now we have one more thing and we finish. Finish for today lah. I mean, this is the difficult part. The rest of the things you can just follow my tutorial. Okay, we got number 14. No, not 14. 13. Okay, 13 we need this support kan. Okay. This support is U. Same like the stranger. Different lah, tapi same lah, U saja. Okay, so you can see it's a U and it's the section is not very big. So if it's not very big, we can just make it shell. No need to make solid. Okay, so how to make it? From here, ni, this one. No. Okay. Lost focus. This one 1, 2, and here 3. Done. Here also 1, 2, and 3. Compute element size. Okay, done. Accept. Or we can make it a bit smoother. Make it 2. Okay, now alright, I don't want to mesh here and here again. I can do that, but I want to show something different. Okay, first we try this one. Measure, element tools, measure, and we see from this node to this node, distance in dx, this one 45.89. So that this is the distance between one pillar and the other one. So why I need the distance? Because I want to go here, element tools, transform, translate. Okay, so now I select this column, support, whatever you call it, distance, I paste the thing I copied just now and move. Translate X, see, it will come here. But it moved from here to here, so no point. What I can do is copy element and move. So copy element, move. See, now it's here. Okay, so I can do that. Accept. Now this one, move by part. Move. I do like this. I have extra, now I delete. Okay. Why I move 2 times? Because I have 2 columns. I have 2 columns. This is the space I want to fill. Okay, so if I move 1 time, here in the middle will be double. That's why I move twice. Then this one I don't want, I delete. Okay, so how to delete? Element editing, delete by element, make area. I'm making the box the area. Done. Okay, I need to delete the nodes also. Delete nodes. Done. Okay, now everything is nice and done. This one, support, you call it strut. Okay, material to all this? What? All the materials for this? All aluminum. Okay, very good.
Lepas tu nanti dia tukar all composite.
Okay, settle aluminium dulu. Okay. Composite, wait for your next FYP.
Next FYP.
Okay. Ni control save. Now the dimension all in cm. Kan? So I think this is basic. You can see my tutorials if you want more detail. I'll just show some section. I have solid and I have shell. So this one, fuselage how much? 3.5 just now kan? No, thickness
Less
0.2 mm, cm. Okay, so 0.2. Okay, so new ID 0.2 fuselage.
Kat sini still kena define walaupun dah ada, kita dah buat dekat geometri sini kena define dia punya thickness.
Yes, we have to. That's why the first thing I explained, this one is shell. Okay, we did not make two layers. If we make two layers like this floor, then we don't need to define the thickness. But here I make only one layer because thickness very small, 0.2 cm, which is 2 mm, very small. Okay, so this is for fuselage. Okay, then you can continue now for stringer, frame. Okay, floor. Now I go to number 4 and solid. I section number 4, and this one is floor. Then accept, done. Just leave it default. Okay, even the solid one, even if it is solid, you need to define the section. Why? Because solid have many type of element. This is brick element, 4 node. We have element like the pyramid. Okay, different, not like brick, it's like the triangle. So that's why we need to define the solid section. Okay, so I think for the other sections you can define by yourself lah. You know from your drawings how much is this one, how much is everything, then you can do it. Okay, and one more thing, contact automatic single surface. Automatic, no, this is control. Contact automatic single surface. Okay. Why we need this one? Okay, because this have few parts, different parts kan. So we want all of this to interact with each other. Okay, we can make it automatic surface to surface, but for each one we need to define. We don't want that. We just make it single surface and it will be defined all together. So here put 0. It says what? All parts are included for single surface contact. Okay, new ID. So this one we call it contact 0, friction, let's say 0.2 and 0.1, and that's all. Accept and done. Okay, save. Good practice, always save. Okay, done. One, two. So many windows. Actually, no point of doing this, but I want to close all. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it is finishing. Okay, done. Finally done. We are back to 0. Save. Okay. Now I saved .k. If I close this one, I open again, the geometry part will be gone. I will have only the this mesh. Okay. Alright. Okay, we stop for a while here and save so that the video is not very big. Or wait, let me continue few things. This is my email. I log out. Then what we call this one? LS-DYNA. Okay. We use cm. I'm not very familiar with cm, to tell you the truth. I use kilogram, millimeter, millisecond, but you use cm. So you use cm. Right now you have to stick with cm. Okay, you have few options. Maybe you can go with this one or this one. Okay, I think maybe this one. Kilogram, cm, time is millisecond, and this is the one. Okay, so maybe you can use this one. Okay, so now when you define the material, you see the density, this one of steel, the density of steel is what? 7.8 to 700 is 7,800, but here it says 7.8 E minus 3. So you understand that if you use aluminium, you have to make it the same. Alright? Okay. Why all this problem? Because we use cm. You start with cm. Let's say the normal units that in real life commonly used: kilogram, meter, second, Newton, Pascal, and Joule. And if you use this one, you see 7.8 E3, meaning is 7,800. The steel. This is the normal one. But now you use cm, so you need to change this one. Okay, this one, and also you need to change the velocity. You see, 35 or 56 kilometer per hour is 1.56. Okay, so you can convert lah, because this one actually cm millisecond. Okay, 56.33. See, 56.33 kilometer per hour to cm per millisecond. You see, 1.56. Right now, luckily we have Google. Thank you to Google. Let's say you drop test, whatever test you want to do, the speed is 10 kilometers. So this is what you put in the LS-DYNA. And also you need to be careful of the other things. Okay, if you have like a density, you need to follow this one. If you have gravity, you need to follow this one. You don't put 9.8, you put 9.8 E minus 4 if you want to define gravity. But you want to do drop test, right? You don't need to define gravity. You just you need to find the final velocity, and that's all. Okay, so now we stop for a while.